Are you feeling stuck trying to grow your audience? It's a familiar story. You're drowning in content ideas, fighting with confusing tech, and losing your mind with video editing. For any creator, the biggest challenge is just keeping up with the endless demand for high-quality content on every single platform. It's the perfect recipe for burnout. You know you need to be on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, not to mention have a blog and an email list, but who actually has the time for all that? It feels like you need a 10-person team just to stay afloat. I know this feeling because I've lived it. I used to pour 40, sometimes 50 hours a week into a cycle of scripting, shooting, editing, and posting, only to see the needle barely move. The hamster wheel was spinning faster and faster, but I was going nowhere. It was completely exhausting. But what if I told you there's a secret AI-powered system the top creators are using to generate 10 times more content, from videos to blog posts and social media graphics, in a tiny fraction of the time? What if, instead of staring at a blank page for hours, you could whip up a fully engaging video script in just 20 or 30 minutes? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how this system works, step by step. I'll walk you through how I've slashed my video production time down to just a couple of hours, and how you can clone this entire workflow for yourself. This isn't just about making more content. It's about making better content more consistently, while actually winning back your time. If you're ready to completely change your content game and finally hop off the content treadmill, make sure you're subscribed, because we're about to get into it. Section 1. The Content Multiplier System Explained. All right, the core of this entire strategy starts with a massive mindset shift. We have to stop thinking like individual creators who trade their time directly for every piece of content. It's time to start thinking like system operators. The goal isn't to create something brand new for every platform every single day. That's a one-way ticket to insanity. The secret is to create one large, high-value pillar piece of content and then use AI as your team of tireless assistants to atomize it, to break it down into dozens of smaller micro-assets that you can spray across all your channels. Think of it like this. Your pillar content is the sun. It's the center of your content universe for a given topic. This is where you pour most of your creative energy. It could be a detailed YouTube video like this one, an in-depth blog post, a podcast, or a webinar. It's the definitive piece of content that screams value and proves your expertise. Then comes the fun part, the atomization phase. This is where the AI-powered magic really happens. We take that sun, that one pillar piece of content, and we shatter it into a whole constellation of smaller pieces. That one YouTube video suddenly becomes 10 short-form clips for Reels and TikTok. It becomes a series of thought-provoking text posts for LinkedIn and X. It becomes a beautiful, visually engaging carousel for Instagram. It becomes a detailed email for your subscribers and a blog post for your website. All at once, that one initial effort gets multiplied 10, 20, or even 30 times over. You've created a flood of content that all points back to your original pillar, building an inescapable ecosystem of value around your brand. To make this super practical, I've broken my entire workflow down into a 4-phase system. This is the exact process I follow for everything I create. Phase 1 is AI-powered ideation and research. This is where we use AI to find and validate ideas that are practically guaranteed to work, taking all the guesswork out of it. Phase 2 is creating the pillar content with AI assistance. Here, we'll take our validated idea and use AI to write 80–90% of a script or blog post in minutes, not days. Phase 3 is AI-powered video and design production. We'll turn that written content into a polished video and all the visuals like thumbnails without needing to be a pro editor or designer. And finally, Phase 4 is AI-driven atomization and distribution. This is the multiplier. We'll use AI to automatically slice our main video into a storm of social posts, short-form videos, and more, all ready to go. By the end of this video, you'll have the complete blueprint to do this for your own brand. So let's kick things off with Phase 1. Section 2, Phase 1, AI-powered ideation and research. Every great piece of content starts with a killer idea, but just waiting for inspiration to strike is a terrible strategy. Staring at a blank page and then spending hours on a video nobody watches is maybe the most demoralizing feeling for a creator. This is where we first bring in AI to give us a bit of an unfair advantage. Our goal isn't just to find ideas, but to find ideas people are already searching for. The first tool in our arsenal is built for YouTube creators, Vidiq's AI content generator. Think of it as a YouTube-savvy research assistant that knows exactly what the algorithm loves because it analyzes what's actually working on the platform right now. Let's imagine you're looking over my shoulder. I'd open up Vidiq, go to the AI content generator, and type in a broad topic for my channel, like AI for small business. I hit enter. Instantly, Vidiq gives me a whole list of video titles, each with a predictive score on its view potential. Very high, high, or medium. This is gold. It stops you from gambling with your time. For instance, it might suggest titles like 5 AI tools that will automate 90% of your marketing, or I ran my business using only AI for 7 days. Here's what happened. These aren't just topics. They're fully formed, clickable concepts. The AI also hands you a list of keywords for each idea, which is huge for SEO. But it gets even better. Once I pick an idea, I like, say, the ultimate AI content creation guide. Vidiq's AI can generate a complete video outline for me, the hook, the main points, the conclusion. In about 45 seconds, we've gone from a vague idea to the entire skeleton of our pillar content. But what if you want to generate ideas at a bigger scale with more creative control? That's where we bring in the powerhouse, ChatGPT, but with a specific prompting framework. Most people use simple, one-line prompts and get boring results. The secret is to give ChatGPT a persona and a detailed job to do. First, I use what I call the audience persona prompt. I'll tell ChatGPT, you are now Creative Chris, a 32-year-old online entrepreneur trying to grow his personal brand. His biggest pain points are having no time, feeling overwhelmed by social media, and being creatively burnt out. He wants to build a loyal audience and a sustainable content system. Confirm you understand this persona. ChatGPT will confirm, and now it thinks just like my target viewer. Next, the content idea generator prompt. I'll follow up with, acting as a world-class content strategist who gets Chris's problems, generate 20 compelling YouTube video titles that speak directly to his pain points and promise a real solution. Frame them as intriguing questions or bold promises. For each title, add a one-sentence description of the video's value. The results you get back are on another level. Instead of generic ideas, you get highly targeted concepts like, is your content schedule burning you out? Here's the 3-step fix. Or the 5-hour content week, my secret to staying consistent. It feels like you're reading your audience's mind. So to recap Phase 1, in about 15 minutes, using a mix of a specialized tool like Vidiq and a flexible one like ChatGPT, we've completely solved the blank page problem. We have a list of validated ideas, clickable titles, SEO keywords, and even an outline. We're walking into Phase 2 with total clarity and confidence. And in Section 3, Phase 2, creating the pillar content with AI. Now that we have our winning idea, create 10x more content in half the time. Using AI and a solid outline, it's time to build our pillar content. For most people, this is the biggest bottleneck, the writing. Scripting a 15-minute YouTube video can easily take a full day or more. It's a massive creative drain. This is where we bring in AI as our co-writer, turning this multi-day task into a 30-minute editing session. My favorite tool for this is Claude by Anthropic. While ChatGPT is great, I find Claude really shines on longer, more nuanced writing tasks. It has a larger context window, which is a fancy way of saying it remembers more of your conversation and instructions. This leads to a more coherent and less repetitive draft, exactly what you need for a detailed script. It's also great at matching a specific brand voice. Here's how I use it. I take the detailed outline from Phase 1. That's our roadmap. Then, I craft a master prompt to feed into Claude. This part is critical. A lazy prompt gets a lazy result. A detailed prompt gets a masterpiece. My prompt looks something like this. You are an expert YouTube scriptwriter who creates engaging, easy-to-understand scripts. Your tone is authoritative but conversational, like a trusted mentor. Your job is to write a full 4,500-word video script for the title Create 10x More Content in half the time using AI. Follow the provided outline exactly. Elaborate on each section, use analogies to explain complex ideas, and keep the energy up. Start with the provided hook. When you introduce a tool, explain what it is, and walk through a hypothetical example of using it. Here is the outline and hook. I paste in the outline and hook, hit enter, and watch it go. In about 90 seconds, Claude starts generating the entire script, section by section. It writes the intro, fleshes out all 4 phases, describes the tools, and drafts the conclusion. The output is honestly stunning. It's not just a jumble of words, it's a well-written first draft that follows a clear narrative. Is it perfect? No. Am I going to use it word for word? Of course not, but it's an 85% solution. My job has totally changed. I'm no longer a writer staring at a blank page. I'm an editor. My role is to read through the draft, sprinkle in my own personal stories, tweak the phrasing to sound exactly like me, and polish that final 15%. This takes me maybe 30-45 minutes, not the 8-10 hours it used to. The leverage you get is insane. Now, what if your pillar content is a blog post? Same principle, but we can add another layer of AI smarts with a tool like Surfer SEO. If you want your blog post to actually rank on Google, you have to write what Google's algorithm wants. Surfer SEO is designed to reverse engineer that algorithm. Here's the workflow. You put your target keyword into Surfer, like AI content creation tools. It analyzes the top-ranking articles and generates a data-driven content brief. This brief is a blueprint telling you the ideal word count, the exact keywords to use, how many headings you need, and what topics to cover. You then take this blueprint and feed it into an AI writer like Jasper, Copy.ai, or Claude with the instruction, write a comprehensive blog post that fulfills all the requirements of this Surfer SEO brief. The AI then generates an article that's not only well-written, but perfectly optimized for search from the get-go. So, at the end of Phase 2, the heaviest lifting is already done. Our pillar content is written and ready for the next stage. The process was fast, structured, and has set us up for a huge win in production. Section 4, Phase 3, AI-powered video and design production. With our script ready, we move to what's usually the most technical and expensive part, actually producing the video and all the visuals. This is where people get bogged down in complicated software. But thanks to a new wave of AI tools, the barrier to creating pro-level content has practically vanished. First, let's say you want to create a faceless video, or quickly turn that blog post into a video. For this, a tool like Lumen 5 is an absolute game changer. It was built to turn text into video effortlessly. You can just paste the URL of your blog post, and Lumen 5's AI gets to work. It analyzes the article, pulls out the key sentences, and then, here's the brilliant part. It searches its massive library of stock videos, images, and music, and intelligently matches relevant media to each sentence. In about 2 minutes, you have a complete auto-generated video storyboard. You can use its simple drag-and-drop editor to swap clips or change text. It even has AI-powered voiceovers, so you can add narration without a microphone. You can go from a finished blog post to a finished video in under 15 minutes. Another incredible tool is InVideo AI. This one takes it even further. You can just give it a simple text prompt, like, create a 5-minute YouTube video explaining my AI content multiplier system for creators. The tone should be inspiring and educational. InVideo will then do everything. Generate a script, find the visuals, add a realistic AI voiceover, and create subtitles. It's perfect for creating faceless videos and even supports translating them into multiple languages. Now, what about for talking head videos like this one? Or what if you want to create videos without ever being on camera yourself? For this, we turn to a tool that feels like pure science fiction. Synthesia. Synthesia is a platform for creating videos with hyper-realistic AI avatars. Imagine you need to make a training video or produce your main YouTube video in multiple languages. Traditionally, this would be a massive production. With Synthesia, you just choose from over 150 diverse AI avatars, paste in your script from Phase 2, and select a language. It supports over 140 of them. Click Generate. In minutes, you have a broadcast-quality video of a realistic human avatar speaking your script with flawless lip sync. It's an unbelievably powerful way to scale video production and localize your content for a global audience. Finally, no video is complete without a great thumbnail, and no social campaign works without eye-catching graphics. You used to need Photoshop for this, not anymore. The king of accessible design, Canva, now has an AI suite called Magic Design Team. Need a thumbnail for our video? In Magic Design, I just type a prompt. YouTube thumbnail for a video titled Create 10x more content in half the time using AI. Style should be futuristic and bold, with an electric blue and black color palette. Instantly, Canva's AI generates a half-dozen unique custom-designed thumbnail options. You click the one you like, add your logo, and you're done. A task that could take an hour is finished in 90 seconds. For those wanting an even more integrated solution, a platform like Designs AI offers a logo maker, design creator, and video generator all in one place. So Phase 3 is done. Using a stack of powerful AI tools, we've produced our pillar video and a professional thumbnail, bypassing the biggest technical hurdles and saving dozens of hours. Now, for the final, most powerful phase. Section 5, Phase 4, AI-driven atomization and distribution. This is it. This is the phase that delivers on that 10x promise. You've published your amazing Pillar YouTube video. In the old days, you'd post a new video link and then get right back on the content treadmill. What a waste. In our new system, publishing the Pillar content is just the starting pistol. Now we atomize it. We use AI to slice, dice, and repurpose that one video into a tidal wave of micro-content. The single most powerful tool I've found for this is Castmagic. This tool feels like it was built for this exact system. I take my finished pillar video and upload the file to Castmagic. The AI gets to work. First, it generates a perfect transcription, but that's just the beginning. This is where the real magic is. Castmagic's AI analyzes the entire transcript and identifies what it calls magic clips, the best sound bites that would make perfect short-form videos. It gives me timestamps and ready-to-use scripts for 10 to 15 different TikToks, YouTube Shorts, or Instagram Reels, all pulled from my one video. It does the work of a social media editor in 3 minutes. But it keeps going. It then pulls out the most powerful one-liners from the script, ready to be turned into text posts for X or quote graphics for Instagram. It identifies key topics and generates thought-provoking questions, perfect for starting conversations on LinkedIn. It even writes a full email newsletter summarizing the video's key takeaways with a compelling subject line ready to send to my list. Let me paint a clearer picture. From my one 20-minute video, Castmagic just automatically generated 15 high-potential scripts for short-form videos, 10 powerful quotes for text-based posts, 5 engaging LinkedIn post ideas, a fully written email newsletter, a list of all key topics and timestamps. This is the definition of leverage. I've just created a week or two's worth of content for 5 different platforms from a single source in less than 5 minutes of active work. This is how you 10x your output. Now, if you want more hands-on control, you can replicate this process with ChatGPT or Claude, using what I call the content atomization prompt. I would feed my full script into the AI and give it these instructions. You are an expert social media repurposing specialist. Your task is to analyze this YouTube script and generate a full social media content plan. Create the following assets. 1. For TikTok Shorts, Reels, 10 short-form video ideas with a catchy hook, a 3-5-point script, and a call to action. 2. For LinkedIn, 3 professional, thought-provoking posts that expand on a key concept from the video and end with a question. 3. For Instagram, 2 ideas for a multi-slide carousel post with text for each slide, title, problem, solution, CTA. 4. For X, Twitter, 5 short, punchy tweets that tease concepts from the video and link back to it. 5. For email, newsletter, a 300-word email summarizing the video's core value and encouraging subscribers to watch. I press enter, and just like Castmagic, the AI spits out a complete content calendar. All of this content is linked, driving engagement across platforms and funneling all that attention back to your main video, creating a powerful flywheel. This is how you escape the content treadmill. You're no longer creating from scratch every day. You're creating one masterpiece and letting your AI assistants handle the rest. This is the system that gives you back your time and lets you scale your brand like never before. I know that was a ton of information, and it can feel like a lot to take in at once. The truth is, the key to making this all work isn't just knowing the tools, it's using the right prompts and workflows. I've spent hundreds of hours testing and perfecting these prompts. So, to help you get started, I've compiled my top 10 most powerful AI prompts for content creation, including the audience persona prompt and the content atomization prompt I showed you, into a completely free PDF guide. This guide is the key to making this workflow click. The link is right at the top of the description below. Go download it now. It'll be the single best thing you do today to speed up your workflow. So let's quickly recap the whole four-phase system. It's a complete shift in how we make content. Phase 1. AI-powered ideation. We use tools like VidIQ and custom ChatGPT prompts to find ideas people are actually looking for. Phase 2. Pillar content creation. We use AI writers like Claude to generate a nearly complete script in minutes, changing our job from writer to editor. Phase 3. AI-powered production. We use tools like Lumen 5, Synthesia, and Canva to produce all our video and visual assets without the technical headache. And Phase 4. AI-driven atomization. The 10x multiplier. We use a powerhouse like CastMagic to instantly turn one video into a full marketing campaign. The biggest thing holding creators back isn't a lack of ideas, it's a chronic lack of time and energy. This system solves that problem. It's about shifting from being a manual laborer in your content business to being the architect of an automated, intelligent system. You can absolutely do this. You don't have to do it all at once. Start with one phase, one tool that got you excited. Master it, see the time you get back, and then build from there. I'm curious which one of these AI tools or which phase of the system are you most excited to try first? Let me know in the comments below. Your feedback is gold, and if you want a dedicated tutorial on a specific tool, let me know that too. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. And for your next step, check out this video right here where I do a full tutorial on creating incredible AI avatars with Synthesia. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.